Right? The secondary calls must match the outside linebacker reduction. Again, if I make a Ringo call, the right side outside linebacker, which we simply call Rob, is inserting himself as the fourth rusher. If I make a Lucky call, the left outside backer, which we call Lou, is inserting himself. So I have to match the coverage, and our players have to help match the coverage. So if I make a call based on formation, I have to check the coverage. If I want to go sky, I can call sky. But if I want it to come, if it's coming from the boundary and a 10 personnel, and I don't want to play 3 deep against 4 wide receivers because they get 3 by 1, I will simply make a sky check purple, a sky check blue call. Right? And if it's to the boundary, it's the second call. If it's to the field, it's always the first call. And we play sky 3 deep. We play silver, which is man free, and we can play 0 from any field call. Again, I've probably played about 3% man coverage this year. Boundary, we can run sky, which we used to call roll, but now we can run any type of quarters. The reason we can't run quarters if we're reducing from the field is we lose that outside backer. And if we do that, we have to bastardize our coverage. So we have to bring a safety down to be that curl flat reading off number 2 player. We have to kick that outside backer out and teach him how to play a squat cover 2. Right? We have to bring that cornerback, teach him how to play on the hash. Right? So there's a lot of different things. I want to keep it as simple as I can for my guys. I don't have a lot of time to teach it. Middle of the field, front's called with formation because I can't make a field or boundary call. This time the secondary has to think. 99% of the time, I'm running a zone blitz. Right? Sky's the safest, but a zone blitz, I'm running out of the middle of the field based on their formation, and I'll go with it. It's still a 3 under 3 deep coverage. So that's what I think is one of the best. If I call a blitz, right, it always starts with the reduction first. If I call a defensive line movement, it's a D-line movement. I don't need to make a D-line movement call. I can just call the blitz from it. So it's based on the field. If I call them based on the field, field thunder. Right? They know pre-huddle. I mean, that offense can sit in the huddle. I can call it with 30 seconds left to go in the play clock. And our guys know, based on if I'm calling the field, where the blitz is coming from and how they're going to drop and react. Formation makes no difference to us. Right? I'm just calling field thunder, field lightning, boundary thunder, boundary storm, whatever. If I call it based on formation, they have to wait and see what's coming, where the tight end lines up, where the passing strength is. Right? Then again, it's a Ringo or Lucky call. So that right defensive end and that noser, they all know which way they're doing, which way they're going. Again, there's no tight end trade, wide receiver, but there's no changing if the formation changes up. We don't check this or check that. Again, like I said, coaches should know the tendencies, and the defense dictates the game. All right, so we call our defense. Our reduction comes first, followed by our D-line movement. Then our blitzes. There's our list of blitzes. Well, some of them. And you can see the edge blitzes are weather-related, and I'll get into that. The whole is kind of violent, and the secondary is all based on the C or the S that starts it up, who's going. All right, and then I follow the coverage. So if I go field angle sky, right, everybody knows pre-snap what they're doing. If I go boundary A purple, we know it's coming from the boundary. We know the line's got an A stunt, and we know we're playing quarter, quarter, half, regardless of what they come out in. Open cowboy, that means that we are running a corner stunt from the open side. And if they move the tight end over there, doesn't matter. We're still coming from that, and our guys have to adjust. C-gap player, seam player, and all that. Bag, storm, black. Right? Cowboy's a zone blitz, but I don't, and this is how I call it. So it would be like field, angle, sky, and I slit my throat so the call's over. And I do that because we will play this trap coverage a lot in our zone blitzes. So if I get open cowboy, it's like I'm opening a can, and I do this like I'm lassoing. And then I cut it off. So if I want to tag it with that trap coverage, it'll be bag, storm, black, cut it off. If I want to play just a 3 under 3 deep zone blitz of that, I'll go bag, storm, cut it off. All right? So now our guys know we're 3 under 3 deep, we're not trap coverage.